the team?
We got beat. We got beat by a better team tonight. They were prepared. They did a great job in all phases of the game. It wasn't our night. So now it's time to go back to work, right? And these things, you don't enjoy when these things happen, but you have to give them credit. They're a really good football team. I said it this week. They're probably the hottest team in our conference right now, right? And they're a veteran group, and it showed. They had a week off to prepare, and they were prepared, and dug a hole we couldn't get out of. Thought in the second half we were driving it down, and the pick six, was really unfortunate. But now we learn and we go back to work.
Do you have a status on Mikey going forward? I saw he was out of uniform in the second half there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too early to tell any of those things. I think probably the one that we do probably feel pretty confident about is Jacob Spomer's probably finished. So we got pretty banged up tonight, no doubt about that. Where a lot of guys get hurt. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully they can recover here in the next few days. But I mean, besides that, I have to wait till they get evaluated and the doctors talk to us about it tomorrow and the next day.
Hudson went back in the game though, so he was okay to be back in game ready mode, game shape.
He went back in the game. I mean, I wouldn't. You got a lot of guys that aren't playing 100%. You got guys that are limping, and but they're going to dig deep and try to compete. But we had some guys in there that it was an unfortunate night that way. But that's not the reason for the game. That's not the reason. They out executed us. You just got to give them credit. They played better than us. They were a better team than us tonight.
What made their offense so explosive, scoring touchdowns on their first 4 drives?
Well, we couldn't stop the run. Cordero he's been playing a long, long time. Very experienced quarterback. Very accurate throwing the ball. Going in, he can beat you with his legs. We talked about that. He did that a few times too. They have a lot of weapons. Really good offensive line. Really good offensive line. And I've never seen anybody run the ball on us like that, so you have to give them credit for blocking it up front, and their backs running hard. So they just did a better job than us tonight, plain and simple.
Protecting the pass has been an issue this season.
Protecting what?
Protecting the quarterback. How are you guys planning on fixing that issue?
That's been an issue this year?
At least it was tonight.
Yeah, it was tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't call it the year, but tonight it was, yeah. And, had a couple guys in there, trying to play tackle and again, give them credit. They have a really good pass rush, really good defensive line. And sometimes there were cover sacks because they had us covered in the secondary, and so you have to give their secondary credit as well. You can't hold the ball forever. You have to get the ball out of your hand. And, but they just all around in all phases, as far as offense and defense are concerned, they played better than us. They were a better team tonight, pretty much all the way around.
Take one more question for Coach.
Logan went in after Mikey sat out. What can you say about his overall performance and how he finished?
Well, I don't know. It's a tough situation to be in when you're trying to come back. We had a couple drives that we were moving down the field. Obviously the one he threw up to Josiah, he's trying to give Josiah a chance to make a play, and their guy made a great play, and we're all stuck on the other hash, and the guy returned it for a touchdown. Up to that point, we were moving the ball down there, and he was doing a good job, and but then you get so far behind, you feel like you got to throw it every down, and you're not going to be able to do that against that team.